All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutation and much love to Yakim out there, pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. This is the brother Ash from Great Millstone Temple, back with another lesson, Lord, as well as edifying. And I'm just going to pretty much just go into the return of the Lord and bring out these articles. But let me preface it with this. This is Matthew 24 and 30. And then shall appear the sign of, well, let me start at 29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Hey, so after all this tribulation that's coming, that we're entering into, famine, wars, pestilence, right, the hour of temptation, which is going to be the mark of the beast being implemented. All these things are going to be taking place, chaos around the world, as it already is, but it's going to get worse, of course. And then the missiles are going to come, all right? Esau's system is crumbling. And then in the midst of the missiles, or before the missiles come, Edom's going to have to fight the Lord, all right? So verse 30, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So while the missiles come, the elect will be, while those missiles are coming, the elect will be getting saved. All right, but those same chariots that are going to bring deliverance are also going to bring war. All right, they're going to be fighting against Esau. They're going to be zapping people. All right. So if we go to this word here, go to Matthew 24 and get that word there for, I believe it's power. Let me see here. Then, yep, for the word power, dunamis.
Strong's G, 1411. Dunamis.
It says power consisting in or resting upon armies, force, hosts. So the Lord's coming with his force, man, his armies in those chariots. Okay. So let's go to these articles. I just typed in UFO thread on Google, and you got 2 weeks ago, key lawmakers warns at UFO hearing unidentified aerial phenomenon are potential national security threat. UFO hearing exploring UAP military threats. UFOs pose real danger, says Pentagon. Okay, so here it is. They've had these councils and these meetings recently about the UFOs or UAPs, and pretty much releasing that they've been watching them. They got all this footage, all right, all this research they've been trying to do, because they understand that ultimately that this is a threat. So this is why they have a space force. Okay, this is why they got all this in the space, international space stations. All right, and they're always watching the heavens because they understand that that's how the Lord's coming back. Okay, and the Lord is coming back with these clouds, just like he left, pursuing the Acts chapter 1. Okay, Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. All right, so it's gonna be a dark and gloomy day when the Lord returns for the majority of the people. See, we're gonna see it as we're gonna be seeing it as a salvation. We're gonna be praising Yahweh Shem Shai when we see the cloud filled with chariots. We're gonna know this is it. It's over. But like I said here, the people, all the earth tribes all the tribes of the earth mourning, and then in Revelation it said that they're gonna be wailing. So it's going to be a bad day for the majority of you people, because not only is it going to be chaos on this earth, but now you're gonna have to see the Lord return, and he's going to be fucking shit up. Okay, he's going to be bringing destruction. All right, point blank, period. So it's not looking too good for you people, you naysayers. All right, those that have come up against the Lord, all right, and his men. It's not looking very good for you. especially you military men, because you're going to be the ones to fight the Lord. In the midst of World War III, you're going to stop what you're doing and fight the Lord. Revelation 19:11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. So again, the Lord is coming to make war, man. He's not coming to hand out roses, all right, and high fives to everybody. He's coming to bring the sword. The Lord said, I come to bring a sword and not peace. I come not to bring peace, but a sword. So the Lord is coming to judge this world and to make war with the wicked and all the armies that want to be joined in hand with the beast. Right here in Revelation 19:19, it says, and I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. So not only is the beast going to be fighting the Lord, all right, but all these other armies as well. Moab, okay, Elam, anybody with jets and shit, all right, they're going to have to fight the Lord. And anybody with a military. Revelation 12:7. It says, and there was, Revelation 12:7, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, which is synonymous with the beast, and the dragon fought with his angels, and those angels are the fighter jets. All right, here in America, they even have a squadron of fighter jets they call Blue Angels. All right, I did a video on that it was a while back, but they literally called themselves the Blue Angels. Okay, and prevail not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. So there you go, man. It's gonna be a landslide victory. It's gonna be an ass whooping of all time, the biggest ass whooping of all time. And here in Second Ezra, we can read about it. Second Ezra 13. Verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men, which is what we read about, the beast, all right, the dragon and his angels, and then the kings and their armies. Okay, together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea, which is Yahushua. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it, which is that father chariot. All right, because just like you watched, if you watch the movie Independence Day, that's where they get that concept from. You got the big father chariot, and then all the smaller ones, all right, that the angels will be in, operating, so if you will. Verse 7 says, but I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. So these people, these military men, you're going to be shitting your pants. You're going to be, wailing and mourning because of the sight that you're going to be seeing. You're going to see some things, boy, but you're still going to have to fight. The Lord's going to put the spirit on you to fight and lose horribly. Verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, they're going to be shooting missiles at him, shooting all kinds of ammunition. He neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. So those are those laser beams, all right, that are going to be zapping you damn devils, all right, and you other heathens, and you in 2/3 as well. You're gonna get being zapped by so-called UFOs. That's the threat that they're talking about. Okay, they've seen the capabilities, and you're gonna see even more. Okay, verse 11, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest. Yeah, that's that concentrated beam, man, of light, which is a laser beam, which Esau even tries to recreate, and he has some powerful weaponry like that, laser beam. Okay, so how much more the Lord? It says that, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one. So them laser beams gonna evaporate you, all right, turn you into the powder. Again, we go watch the movie World of Wars. War of Worlds, something like that, with Tom Cruise, War of the Worlds. And it shows you when the people started getting beaten to powder, they were just getting zapped by the so-called aliens. All right, so they burned them up, every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So Ezra was afraid when he was watching this. So how much more the people that are going to be fighting the Lord? Yeah, you people are finished, man. Hey, Kahalai, how about Shemal Shai? This is what's coming, man. So the Esau, he should be afraid. All right. Let's see here. Politico.com. See, this was the hearing they had. All right. The committee. Okay. On so-called UFOs. It's a threat. They know, they're admitting it's a threat to them. So prepare for the Lord's return. The return of the Lord is nigh at hand. All right, with that, Lord's will, this is edifying. So next time I say shalom.